In this day and age where there's heaps of TV shows that come out with rave reviews every week, not all of them tickle our fancy now, do they? In the past 2 months alone, there's plenty of shows that came out, and here are 10 of them that we at Smart DNS Proxy gorged on unlimitedly. This teen comedy is in the same vein of Superbad. It captures the sexual misadventures of teenagers in high school. Gillian Flynn from X-Files plays a main role, but the real scene stealer is the female lead, Maeve, played by Emma McKay. It's definitely worth your time and more fun than most shows on Netflix.
Oh, enough.
Thank you.
Vagina.
I understand what you are all trying to do.
It is my vagina.
You don't have a vagina. You do not have a vagina in the same way that...
It might not have the most original plot with the time loops Groundhog style story, but it does manage to capture poignant moments balanced with humor that most shows struggle with. So this genre is a bit overdone in my opinion, but if you can still watch a time loop show, this one should be right up your alley.
I keep dying and reliving the same night.
Does it hurt?
You seem fine.
Yes, I'm not fine, okay?
This gem of a show that was rebooted thanks to Netflix still retains the charm from the first 3 seasons with brilliant comedy and chemistry between the cast. It's still a solid comedy gold that's not to be missed.
She sometimes takes a little pack of mayonnaise and she'll squirt it in her mouth, and then she'll take an egg and kind of she calls it a mayonnaise.
In this day and age of comic book kitsch obsession of mainstream media, this small, relatively unknown comic made its way to become a Netflix show. It's been mainstreamed in terms of appeal and story structure. If you're a comic book fan, you should be watching this because it has the quality of a movie more than a TV show. Ricky Gervais' new Netflix show is textbook Gervais with biting satire, which brings out a new side of Ricky we hardly see him do. He plays a recent widower, Tony, who thinks being a repugnant a-hole to people after his wife's death is a superpower. If that doesn't interest you, this probably is not for you.
Pedo! I'm not a pedo, and if I was, you'd be safe, you tubby little ginger cunt.
This teen FA show is as funny as you would expect, like 30 Rock. The final season just aired and the whole show is criminally underrated. It's an odd yet hilarious comedy about a girl who gets held hostage in a bunker for several years. It's got John Hamm who's hysterical. Don't miss this show.
Titus, Mikey's a good guy. Don't overreact.
I'm not overreacting. I'm doing what any reasonable person would do in this situation. I'm lemonading.
Although it premiered in 2018 September on Lifetime, it came to Netflix during Christmas New Year's of 2019, so this still counts in my opinion. It was one of the favourite guilty pleasure shows that I watched. It's a bit disturbing with the whole stalking aspect, but it's rather engaging in a morbid way. It really does get under your skin with social media horror aspects. Watch the trailer and you'll know what I'm talking about.
You drool in your sleep. So cute.
Were you watching me?
Maybe.
Stalker.
Hasan Minhaj brings his brand of comedy with current events. It's fresher than most comedy shows of this style, which makes it stand apart. It's a lot like Louis, but a bit more different. He's just a funny guy. Give it a watch if you just want to relax.
This is a real show. They turned a national crisis into a game show. I can't wait to see how Howie Mandel solves the opioid epidemic.
This historical time travel show is based on a book where a nurse from the 1940s is transferred back to the 18th century. It's a fascinating show that blends a lot of genres together like sci-fi and fantasy with a heaping help of romance. Binge watch away. This is huge among the teens as it brought the classic Archie comics to the modern age with a murder mystery vibe. You've probably seen it if you're a teen, but if not, well, what are you waiting for?
Those were the ones that we enjoyed. What are some of your favorite shows? Well, let me know in the comment section below. Also, check out our Best of Netflix that we do every month, where we boil down the best that came out that month, and you can unblock those movies with Smart DNS Proxy's VPN. I'm Vamsi, thanks for watching, and I don't want to impose, but I would be enamored if you'd subscribed, because I'm already feeling loved for the 10k people who watch my show every time.